Stop. Listen carefully. Do not brush this away. Pause what you are doing right now and give me your attention. This is not one of those moments you can come back to later. This is not something meant to be half heard while your mind drifts somewhere else. I am speaking now because now matters. Timing matters. Your awareness in this very moment matters more than you know. I am not speaking to the crowd. I am speaking to you. I am not raising my voice to everyone at once. I am leaning close to your heart and calling your name. You felt it when you read these words. Something in you paused. Something in you knew this was different. That is because this moment is not casual, and what I am saying is not optional. It is gentled, but it is urgent. It is calm, but it carries weight. I need you present with me right now. You are used to noise. You are used to messages that compete for your attention and disappear as quickly as they arrive. You are used to being pulled in many directions at once, to listening without really hearing. But this is not like that. This is not another voice asking for a piece of you. This is my voice asking you to stop and be still, because something important is near, and attention right now protects you. I know you feel the urge to skim, to move on, to tell yourself you will focus later. That urge is not from me. When something truly matters, there is always resistance that tries to rush past it. I am asking you to slow down on purpose, to breathe, to remain here with me for these moments. Heaven does not shout for attention the way the world does. Heaven interrupts quietly, firmly, with love. This is a divine interruption. I stepped into your flow not to confuse you, not to frighten you, but to steady you. I am not here to overwhelm your heart. I am here to anchor it. Something important is coming, and before it arrives, I want you grounded, not distracted, prepared, not hurried, aware, not drifting. You may wonder why I speak with urgency, why I say, listen carefully. It is because many of the most important things in life arrive softly. They do not announce themselves with noise, they come quietly, and those who are distracted miss them. I do not want you to miss what is near. I do not want you looking back later wishing you had paid attention when I called your name. Right now is not about fear. It is about focus. It is about discernment. It is about trusting the gentle nudge that told you to stop here instead of moving on. You are not reading these words by chance. You are here because I wanted your attention. Not tomorrow, not later, but now. I am not distant as I speak to you. I am close. I am calm. I am steady. My authority does not come from loudness, and my care does not come from weakness. They exist together. I can ask you to stop because I love you. I can speak with weight because I am watching over you. When I say something is important, it is because I see the full picture while you only see a part. You do not need to understand everything yet. Understanding will come. What matters first is listening, staying, letting your heart quiet enough to hear what I am saying beneath the words. There is protection in attention. There is safety in obedience. There is peace in trusting that I speak when it is necessary. I know your life is full. I know your days move quickly. I know it feels inconvenient to stop in the middle of everything, but there are moments when stopping is the most important thing you can do. There are times when moving less protects you more. This is one of those times, not because danger is shouting, but because wisdom is whispering. I am not asking you to cancel everything, to panic, or to assume the worst. I am asking you to listen carefully, to respect the weight of this moment, to recognize that when I interrupt your usual rhythm, it is for a reason. I do not waste your attention. I do not call you without purpose. I do not speak unless there is something you need to hear. You may feel a mix of emotions right now: curiosity, concern, calm, or even uncertainty. It is normal when something important approaches, but do not let your mind race ahead. Stay here. Let my presence steady you. Let my voice be the one you tune into above the others for these moments. I am not speaking to you because you did something wrong. I am speaking because I care. I am speaking because you matter. I am speaking because your well-being is on my heart. I am speaking because tomorrow carries weight, and tonight is for listening, not rushing. When I say, do not brush this away, it is not a command meant to pressure you. It is an invitation meant to protect you. The world teaches you to ignore inner warnings, to push past pauses, to fill silence with movement. I teach you the opposite. I teach you that stillness can be strength, and listening can be shelter. Comment: I know God is fighting for me right now, if the battle feels too heavy to carry. Something important is coming, and your attention right now protects you, not by making you anxious, but by making you aware. Awareness is not fear. Awareness is peace that is awake and steady. Fear shouts and rushes. Love prepares and steadies. What I am doing now comes from love. I do not wait until something breaks to speak. I do not wait until chaos arrives to reach for you. I speak before storms, not after. I speak while there is still time to listen calmly, to adjust gently, to respond with trust instead of regret. This is how heaven works. Heaven prepares hearts long before events arrive, so that when they do, you are not shaken, not confused, not overwhelmed. You live in a world that reacts to everything at the last moment. Alarms sound after damage is done. Warnings are ignored until it is too late. But I do not live bound by time the way you do. I see the full path, not just the step you are standing on. I see what is approaching while you are still focused on today. And because I see, I speak. I need you ready, not afraid. Fear would tell you to imagine the worst. Fear would rush your thoughts forward and make you tense. Fear would fill your body with stress and your mind with endless questions. That is not what I bring. What I bring is awareness that is calm. It is clarity that grounds you instead of shaking you. Divine awareness does not steal your peace, it anchors it. You may wonder why I don't explain everything right now, why I don't give details, why I don't name exactly what is coming. And the reason is simple. I do not want your understanding to run ahead of your trust. Some things are better understood after they pass. Some protection comes from obedience, not explanation. Understanding can come later. Trust must come now. I am not asking you to solve anything. I am asking you to listen. There is a difference between panic and preparation. Panic comes from feeling out of control. Preparation comes from trusting the one who is in control. Panic drains you before anything even happens. Preparation gives you strength before you need it. That is why I warn you gently. That is why I speak with calm urgency instead of fear. I am not pulling you into anxiety. I am drawing you into alignment. When I tell you something is coming, it is not meant to make you anxious about tomorrow. It is meant to change how you move today. Some responses are quiet. Some safety comes not from action, but from pause. Some wisdom looks like staying instead of going. These things only make sense if your heart is prepared ahead of time. Please support our channel. Our work is to bring happiness in your life and devotion to God. And if you want, you can donate to us via Super Thanks to show your support. I need you ready, not afraid. Ready means calm. Ready means aware. Ready means listening instead of rushing. Ready means not brushing off the nudge you feel inside. Ready means respecting the moment without dramatizing it. Ready means believing that I would not interrupt your life without good reason. Some warnings look unremarkable. It looks like staying inside. It looks like resting. It looks like delaying plans. It looks like choosing stillness when everything in you wants to keep moving. These choices only make sense when you trust that I see what you cannot. I am not asking you to explain this to others. I am not asking you to defend it. I am asking you to listen and respond quietly. Some warnings are meant to be shared. Some are meant to be followed privately. This one is about you and me. You do not have to convince anyone. You do not have to understand everything. You do not have to be tense. Just be receptive. If you feel suspense right now, do not let it become fear. Let it become attentiveness. Let it sharpen your awareness without tightening your chest. Let it bring focus instead of worry. I am not saying these things because I want you looking over your shoulder. I am saying them because I want you looking to me. When you look to me, your heart remains steady.